Hi guys, another camera mount for my phone. Actually filming this with my wife's phone at the moment. The idea of this one is I can stick it in the ground somewhere. Let's just demonstrate. It's two pieces of round conduit, 20mm round conduit that I've sharpened the ends on. So those can stick in the ground, and then this just slides on top. Just balance it there for now. And then my phone, in its protective case, just slides in there. And I will take a single still photograph with it. The idea is this is for a long-term time lapse, watching plants grow in the garden. And hopefully that will be stuck in the ground and be stable, unmoving. And I can just slide that in there every morning, take a single photograph, and eventually add all the photos together in a time lapse. You can probably hear Nanny laughing in the background. We have guests, and they're playing games. But I just thought I'd slip out here quietly and do this recording while it's quiet out here. I was making this quite complicated with a series of holes in the base for water to run out and that sort of thing, because that will be sitting out there in all the weather. And then I realised with this bit on the back, which does actually give me a stand, but with that there, with that slot there, it holds it in place anyway. So I can leave the bottom entirely open, so any water, any rainwater or whatever will just wash straight out. So it won't get caught underneath, because I was rather worried when I first designed it that stuff would collect in there and then you'd put it straight into the important bits of the phone, the USB port, the headphone socket, microphone, speaker. That would have been a real mess. But like that, hopefully it will be safe. I could always put a plastic bag over it or something when it's not in use. I'm also considering I might varnish it, clear varnish, because otherwise rainwater and that will soak into the PLA eventually. So I might spray paint it, varnish it, just to seal it. I've given it a little bit of clearance, there's about 1 millimetre, but hopefully when you just put it in there, it will be pointing at the same place every time for time-lapse purposes. If there's a slight variation on it, it shouldn't matter too much. I have tried doing long-term time lapses in the past and marked the ground where the tripod stands and then tried to put the tripod back in the same place each time. And that just doesn't work very well. So this way I'm hoping we'll get a stable camera position. I mean, over time, eventually the soil, if that's down into the soil, will give way and it'll rock about a bit. But we'll give it a try. The other option is to cast it into concrete, make a concrete shoe for it. But we'll see how we go with that first. We're out in my garage. I was looking through my old stock of spray and I haven't got any clear varnish. I was sure I did have some. So that is grey primer instead. You can probably work that out. So yeah, we'll give it a couple of coats of ordinary spray paint instead of varnish. It will still seal the PLA, whatever we do. That's 2 coats of grey undercoat. And the next colour I've got available is black, so we will spray it black. That's a couple of coats of black spray paint over the grey primer. Annoyingly enough, the black spray paint's run out. I'd have liked to have given it another coat. So it may be a different colour when we actually finally come to use it. But that'll do for now. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.